Welcome back to my channel, everyone. Today I'm going to show you how to make 3 different kinds of Dutch braids. This is so easy. Let's get started. First, you're going to brush your hair all the way smooth. Then you're going to take a little piece in the front, hairspray it, and split it into 3 pieces. Then begin braiding under. Once you have the first 3 stitches, begin adding small pieces. The smaller the piece, the more refined your braid will look. This is my favorite one. I've used this braid since I was like 13 years old, and I still use it to this day. So I just use my fingernail to part the pieces. You can use a comb, you can use whatever tool you like, even a pen will work, but I just use my fingernails. Just make sure that you're using teeny tiny pieces and your braid will stay in longer. Make sure after you add pieces that you are tightening the main part of the braid. And when you're parting the hair, make sure you part all the way into the head as close to the braid as possible. I like this braid to be really tight because it just makes for a great everyday style for school, college, whatever. Once you get to the nape of the neck, just make sure there's no little pieces hanging down. Make sure they're all gathered up, and then just braid regularly all the way down to the end. If you want to make sure that there's no flyaways and everything, just brush your hair smooth as you are braiding. That really helps. And then just put any kind of hair tie at the end and you are done. This is braid number 1. I spray the top and then just comb back with a brush or comb the pieces in the front so that way it will stay all day long. For braid number 2, you're going to take a little piece on the side and do the same thing. You're going to start braiding under. You can start on either side, just right beside your ear, about a 2-inch piece, and do the exact same thing. Braid under and then begin adding pieces. This one is a little bit more challenging, I feel like, just because you're braiding like it's kind of an awkward angle, but once you get used to it, it's not that bad. So you're going to be adding pieces from the top of your head and then down from the nape of your neck. So it's basically the same concept, you're just braiding sideways. And it depends on how you want the braid to be, how big of pieces you take, it makes the braid look completely different. I prefer to take like medium-sized pieces. There was Cindy in my video. Say hi, Cindy. I prefer to take like medium-sized pieces on this braid. And then once you get to the end there, just make sure that you braid it really tight. Otherwise it'll be kind of floppy on the side there. So just make sure you're pulling it really taut. And then you can loosen up the stitches of the braid if you want to. Braid all the way to the end again and then just add a hair tie. And you can hairspray it again as well. And this is your second braid. I think this is really cute. I like to use this one on Cindy a lot. The next one, you're going to start from your temples and go all the way back to the back of your head. And then just leave the front sort of puffy. This is my favorite one, I think, or second favorite. And you're going to begin braiding. And then you're going to begin adding small stitches again as well. And then just pulling up as you go, and this will keep the top really elegant and puffy. This is good for a wedding. This is good for, you know, church or whatever activity you like to go to. So again, I'm adding like medium, small to medium pieces, and on this one I'm really going to fluff it out. So I'm going to, on each stitch as I go, I'm going to take, I'm going to pull on the pieces and just fan them out. If you do it as you go, it's not going to be lumpy and it'll be a lot more even. Just fan it out as far as you want it to be, or as big as you want it. I prefer this one to be a lot bigger. I think it looks really pretty. And just do the same thing as you're braiding down once you get to the nape of your neck. And you'll have this beautiful, elegant braid. I love this one. I think it's really pretty and it's perfect for basically anything. You can make it fancy, you can make it not fancy, just however you want to do it. So those are our 3 braids. I really hope you enjoyed this. 3 different Dutch style braids. Love you guys. See you next week.